Hello everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Simulation Saturday. I'm your host Bruce the Noob, and as always is the Dancy Master J, how are you doing?
I'm just shaking my ass a little bit right now. Shake my ass.
This week's matchup is, since it was flexed by the NFL, it was going to be like, I forget who
Flexi
it was
sexy.
It was going to be like the 49ers and Rams or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was 49ers and Rams, which would have been great if somebody didn't tear their ACL.
Which would have been great if someone did the ACL.
The ACL.
The ACL. So they flexed it to this week, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming off of a loss from the New England Patriots, and the Bengals, I think they're coming off a win, another straight win.
Yeah, against the Steelers.
Against the Steelers.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought they lost.
No, I think the Bengals won. I remember.
Nope, they lost.
Oh, they lost.
As usual, Bruce. Thanks.
Joe is
You're good.
Joe's always there.
Yeah, we're good though. Alright, all 6 minutes, exhibition. Andy Dalton didn't look great. I remember he had a lot of passes way off the chart. Like when he was throwing to the end zone, he was just throwing way off.
Right.
It just didn't look like a great game for him, but you know, that's Andy Dalton. I think this game will be great for both teams. I guess Vegas has us in the high 50s for over/under, maybe mid 50s. I don't know.
I think so.
So it's spicy. Very, very spicy. Is that C?
Chris? Yeah,
Yes, that's
Chris.
C.
Slee, how you doing, Slee?
Only C would say spicy, so I know that's him.
No,
Or Mike.
Mike would probably say spicy.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden
Hi, Coach.
19 on EA Sports. Coming up, the Red Rifle. Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals do battle with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're off to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh yeah. Gotta love that dubstep.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few moments ago, the emotional leader of the Chiefs defense, Eric Berry,
Wanna be
making
first
his way
Seahawks?
out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
He and his mates will get set to do battle with Andy Dalton and the
Oh,
Cincinnati
we gotta be in the
Bengals.
top 5, right?
Us?
Yeah.
I know within the past couple of years we've kind of designed it, like added some stuff to make it seem louder.
Make it seem louder? We're
Yeah.
trying very hard.
We're trying hard.
We're trying to be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
That team will win the game.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in
Actually picked
Kansas
up
City.
Butker.
On the return, it's Alex
all.
Erickson. And he'll make it across the 20.
You know,
as
I
those
mean,
guys
And that was our
shot
first pickup. I'm
at
like,
the
T, your
23
priority is
yard
running back, but you can continue doing stuff I don't understand. And then he finally picked up a running back. I was proud of that.
Well, you know, Adam Vinatieri wasn't doing
Miami,
much.
and now Cincinnati's at
Butker
4-1,
seemed like
and
a
Dalton opened
better
the season
choice
with
than
4
Chiefs
consecutive
gonna be
multi-touchdown
always
performances
in the end zone.
before failing to do so against the Dolphins, but still, he led him to that come-from-behind victory.
He certainly did, and one of those multi-touchdown performances was in their last game at Carolina. He also threw multiple interceptions in that game, and they got beat by the Panthers. So he'll take this anytime.
Oh, the bakery is
20 of
ready for
32,
this
48,
matchup.
a touchdown and interception, bringing his team from 17 to
So
3
is the
down
AJ
in the
Greeny.
fourth quarter to get a big victory. Would you
I
say
want Joe
the Bengals
Mixon,
are
by the way.
4-1? Did you have that in preseason?
No, not at all. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton.
Looking for
Green, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down.
Venom was a really great movie. Venom was a fun movie. Rotten Tomatoes hates fun movies. That's all I gotta say.
They really do.
Yeah.
And yes, they want the points.
It was not great acting, but it's not supposed. You're not supposed to care for a movie like this. It was really fun. You'll love it, see. You should watch it with your person.
He's multi-talented and so versatile. Had a career-high 8 touchdowns last year.
Yeah, I don't know what Tom Hardy was actually he was trying to do. He was trying to do like a West Coast accent. But he sounded like he was supposed to be from like Brooklyn, but he didn't.
I think it was supposed to be kind of like a Brooklyn vibe, but he was in San Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he is supposed to be in New York, right? Is that
like
what? Oh, you mean news-wise? Or voice-wise? How do you sound like you have diabetes?
Your tongue swollen and everything like that. I don't know.
Now gets set to head back out onto the field.
That's the weirdest thing I've heard all day.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll get this one way up just
burst your bubbles, Steve.
A very solid
there's
gain
no
of 27.
Tobey Maguire in this film.
Nice completion.
Nor is there
there for
Tobey.
Andy
Yes, no. The corniest movie of all time.
What progression have you seen?
Actually, Spider-Man 1 was cornier.
As a freshman in college,
yeah.
And got better and
but it
better
was still pretty
year.
bad.
Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
After all he's been through, I want to talk about Eric Berry, and it was really tough for any NFL fan to see him go down the opener in New England last year. The one thing we know about him, he's resilient. This is a man who's beat cancer to come back and play at an all-pro level. And why? He can cover in the deep zones. He drops down in the box in the run game, and he can blitz the quarterback. You name it, Eric Berry can do it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go on the ball.
Throwing again. Dalton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Burnt by man.
Really
Chris
good
almost
pickup
picked up
of
Tyler
28
Boyd.
yards.
I did it.
That's
He
an
took
excellent
Do I take everybody to see once? Like, that's just my thing.
Yeah.
So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part
Tell me
of the field,
that's your
help is gonna
thing.
be a little
Well,
bit
I
late
want Sanders
getting
back,
there,
see, so
and
give me
he puts
Sanders
one
back.
out there for a big time
No, I'm just kidding.
situation.
You can keep it.
Mixon with a first down carry. And able to push his
Thinks
way
he's
forward.
I'll
ready
trade you Boyd for Sanders. How about that?
Thinks he's ready for more matchup though.
I call that play a success.
I'm ready for my
Yeah,
rebound.
He's trying to get ready.
Oh, I'm-
He's putting his dress on. He's
Right.
ready for this date on Sunday.
I'm putting I'm making it sexy for you to see.
Yeah. It's G-string and everything.
On second down, here's Mixon. And this
I mean, I
time
did try to
not
go to the left,
successful
but
as
my
he'll
guy
get
was
back
like,
to the
nope,
line of
sorry, I'm
scrimmage
gonna
and
go
no
left.
more. They'll say no gain on the play there.
This has been the first time in a long while Chris has actually watched the stream.
We need our fans back.
Fans back, yeah.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
I've
before
noticed that the
game,
viewership's
he
been
was
kind of
talking to
down.
us, and he's like, hey,
It's weird lately. I don't know what's going on.
You're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Third down from the gun, Dalton.
Yeah.
And this is gonna
That was
be
basically Andy Dalton. That's
incomplete.
He says you literally take everyone you want.
Two minds think alike, say. That's why we're both on top of the leaderboard. Well, mostly you.
But if there's
Yeah.
time to force it, he
Both
felt
on top
like
of
he
the
needed to make a
leaderboard,
play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Bullock will
Let's say
put
he didn't
this
go
one
through a 40-yard
And
field
they
goal
are
kick.
on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play
little
drive
bit
that
better
ultimately
than-
stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
I wanted that to be a little bit straighter.
Before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there.
Straight
The
in
drive
pace.
starting very nicely. First down.
Always.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Nice.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
His stiffy will go away.
Here's
He has a
second and
stiff at
10
the
now
end.
from the 35.
No, never know. See,
I always have a stiffy.
it's stiffy, all right.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40
This game is
before
very
it's all said
glitchy.
and done. A really
That's
nice
the way it
gain at
seems. I don't know
25
why.
yards.
Supposedly.
It's a new game.
Yeah.
Now a play
I'm
fake
actually
here
kind
on
of disappointed.
first down.
Ugh. Oh my goodness.
Cuts free. The collision there jarring the ball loose and brings up second down.
You and Jay, you and
There's
Chris
no
really do
denying
have
they
like
wanna
some
get
pretty
him
good
involved.
matchups.
That's already the
Oh yeah, we
fifth
have the
time that they've
historic.
looked his way in
Like
this
we're
first
like
quarter.
So that tells me
we're like the
defensively,
Celtics and
that
the Los
they want
Angeles
to
Lakers in
insist
the
on
80s.
going in that
Like
direction.
Yeah.
that's us.
Make sure you get your best people in
Speaking
the
of
area
rivals,
to try and take that away.
Embiid pretty much like said the truth. There is no
Mahomes will try
rivalry
again
between the
on
Celtics
second
and Sixers.
down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's taken
Oh yeah,
down
there
inside
isn't. We
the
suck
30.
right now. Compared to them.
Compared to them. Like, we can easily probably be like a 3rd seed come playoff time. 3 or 4 maybe. But the way things looked last night from my understanding, like I heard on the radio, I didn't actually watch the game, but the way it sounded like it wasn't that great.
Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Always got some breathing room.
She couldn't even run like I was that time.
Around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline.
It might have sounded like rough to listen to while I was driving around delivering my sweets.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oops.
He gets it complete to Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh my God, I took my sticks off and it feels so weird.
Able to
I
get
have
7
extenders
on that 1st down
for my control
2nd
sticks.
and 3.
I took them off and now my thumbs feel so tiny.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Great play there.
We got some Fortnite going on here. You kick the ball.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 80 yards, 9
Simmons did try to shoot. Fultz, I heard, like, he played like 25
We're
minutes.
trying our best to make Fultz something, but I don't know. It's not something now.
Well, you got to remember, he played like the last.
We're gonna
9
need
games.
like 2 years with him. It's gonna take about 2 years.
Yeah.
He might become like, I don't know.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Hopefully he's not like a Michael Beasley type plus, but.
And he'll take it past the 25.
The thing is, like, we only saw like him play like 9 games last season, and this is his first NBA start.
Yeah. It's not actually, no, it's not his first NBA start.
Not his first NBA start. I mean, like,
but he's going to be playing a
start
lot.
Of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should start him off slow. I don't know what the Browns doing.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off.
Hey, White Ninja Self. How you doing?
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
Oh, there's a flag. Of course there's a flag.
Yeah, well, you're going to get that. That was after the catch.
Okay. Yeah. Unless if it was like, for some reason, one of my...
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
You're off?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him
my
Kansas
City players are complete studs.
May seem Tyreek Hill.
He said like my KC players are like going off the wall.
Kansas City's going off the wall. You gotta have them all.
Maybe a
Gotta
good
catch
spot to
them
take
all.
a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll be
Jeez.
right around the 37.
Knockout punch.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to look deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results
That
in
was beautifully
35
thrown.
yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this
1
drive's
out of 8
going to
attempts.
end, but how about the
Finally
field
did it to you.
position there?
Yay.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Dalton here from the gun. And able to find Green. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14.
Yeah, Chet wouldn't be your
It's a
boy.
loss of 2 there,
Sorry for
bringing
that
out
sake.
2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game, really at the point of attack.
Speaking of which,
the offensive line's just
whatever,
getting pushed
did he say
around.
anything
I
about
think
that
now as a play caller,
that message
you
I
gotta
sent
give
to
a little
y'all?
bit of
Probably
help.
not.
Maybe keep your
He's
tight
just
ends a little
ignored
bit
it.
more. Maybe the running
Chess
backs
doesn't
help
even
get a
have
little
that
bit
in
of
his
pass
fantasy
blocking,
league.
but you've got to help
It's all
him get
Bon
some
Jovi.
confidence because you can't abandon the.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh my God!
Altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll
ridiculously
be
off.
2nd
That
down.
was. I don't know.
That's
I don't
not
know how I
supposed
did
to be
not
there.
catch that.
Incompletion. Let's give the kickers from Week 5 some love. We had 4 game-winning kicks. Greg Joseph
That
of the
was
Browns.
like
They beat the
100 miles an
Ravens.
hour.
Stephen Hauschka, the Bills, over the Titans. Fairbairn and OT against the Cowboys. And the best of the best, the game that you did, Charles. Graham Gano, how about that 63-yarder for the win?
Yeah, and it might have been good up to 70. But let's go back to Fairbairn in overtime against the Cowboys. You didn't want to do his first name. You didn't want to say
Kaimi.
There you go. I kind of figured you knew it.
Oh, thank you.
But how about Mason
thanks.
Crosby, though, Green Bay? No one could have had a worst day. Had to have been the worst day of his 12-year career. Missed 4 field goals and an extra point before making a meaningless field goal at the end of the ball game. That's something Green Bay's going to have to make sure they get corrected. I count on Mason Crosby to get that done. But last but not least, real quick.
Yeah, great Joseph. That was a Phil Necro knuckleball.
Should it have even counted?
Yeah, it should have counted. And the Browns, I feel like they deserve that after some of the tough luck they've had. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Freaking passer.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Even in Madden. Oh, wait, no. It's on.
Holding. Offense.
Oh. There's my good luck. That's it.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Mahomes again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris.
Incomplete.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
That was the only reason why he took it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interference.
I know the game was that smart.
Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
You probably did get fucked over a little bit with that. But that was. This is a good game so far.
Kill.
Pretty much. Pretty much. We haven't even seen enough 4th down, 4-and-1 plays to even get a kill this season.
Yeah.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Hi, Mom.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's had a solid start to this game, but
they just said Patrick Mahomes.
Losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to talking about Patrick Mahomes because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And Green with a catch left side. That one goes for 24 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Chris Jones on the stop. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The connection since 2011, Dalton to Green for a Bengal first down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Can't be too wrong with Travis Kelce.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mahomes to throw once more. And it's complete to Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Butker on for the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
I think I deserve a little frosty on that one.
Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports halftime report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL, give you stats and scores from games
supposed to be a long.
as well as look back at games.
I think it's because everybody complained the halves are too long.
So keep an eye out
Really?
for that.
Yeah.
But for now,
Wow.
let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Kind of sucks, but
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Well, they're just like, oh, we don't even watch this. We just want to skip and play. But when we do this
will be
stuff,
taken in at the one.
kind of want a presentation.
yeah.
He's got a convoy, and he might be
Wow.
I'm gonna hit you, Riff.
the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas, 99 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Butker now to add the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that one goes down as a 99-yard kick return for 6 from the 1-yard line all the way to the house on the other end. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shake it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like,
Gem.
he's trying to say it doesn't matter what you put out here. I am having a big-time performance. I'm playing at a big-time level. Just keep throwing me the football.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Well, right now we are 5 weeks into the NFL season. Charles, switching gears here. 2 undefeated teams, the Rams and the Chiefs.
Oh, this is really
5-0.
not.
And who's going to end up being the first to lose?
Because
That
the Chiefs
becomes
are no
the game
longer,
now, doesn't it? Because
undefeated.
I know the 1972 Miami Dolphins team is waiting for
think
both
it's a
of
week.
them to lose so they can pop their champagne. But who's it going to be? The Chiefs' upcoming schedule?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Home against Cincinnati.
That was should have been.
How
That
about
should
the
have been
Rams?
bought.
3 of their next 4 on the road. At Denver, at San Francisco, home against the Packers, at the New Orleans Saints. Care to make a prediction?
Well, I obviously Chiefs at the Patriots, that could be one. But the Rams, 3 of the next 4 on the road. I'm going to say, though, the Chiefs drop 1 in New England. How about you?
I'm going to say that they're actually going to drop it at
Man,
home
17, where are you?
God.
That's my big upset.
Now a shot
Are you
taken on
serious?
3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown
Making
down
Kansas City
field.
Chiefs defense
Look, it doesn't
look
matter
like,
whether you're playing man or zone.
3 years ago.
Eventually,
Yeah.
it becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
Pussy.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
Jump.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
What is going on? Travis Kelce's a beast, but he's not like that athletic.
I know.
Inside the 45.
He's like Tyreek Hill.
Kelsey slow to get back to his feet. Appears to be shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return
Uh-oh, what
to
happened to
Arrowhead.
Trav?
Uh-oh. I had that black screen for a little bit. I was getting scared.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run again with Hunt. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes, flush to his right. They find some open field here.
I don't know how to dodge, so that's the best I can do.
When Kansas City has a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. This is caught. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Offside. Defense.
Not like it matters.
Yeah, really.
No.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
Poor Travis.
So
Yeah, he's
obviously,
alive.
more yards
He's
on
alive.
the pass completion.
That was
They would've
great.
gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
EA Sports Pylon Cam. Yeah, that was Pylon Cam, right?
Bunker on for the PAT. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And that's caught inside 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
All right, Zeke.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Party rock. Sounds like so old now.
Party rock is in the house
tonight.
House tonight. Everybody is
Feeling about a yard deep. And a good return.
And we could make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good
and now
time.
here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
When you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Allow me to sidestep for a second after that incompletion, CD. Let's talk about the rookie quarterbacks, because just last week we were talking about them going 0-4. But this past weekend, 4-0 for the rookie QBs.
Remember that seesaw we used to jump on when we were kids? You're up, you're down. Well, this week, they are way up. Sam Darnold and the Jets take out the Broncos. Baker Mayfield and his Browns in overtime. The fierce Ravens pass rush is
is the thing like ever get updated?
The Buffalo Bills taking the measure of the Tennessee Titans to a 3-1 start. And Josh Rosen,
they're way
his second start in the NFL, he takes out the 49ers with help from his Cardinals teammates. That's the first time in the Super Bowl era that we've had rookie quarterbacks go 4-0 on a weekend. And somewhere in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson's wanting to know when he's going to get his opportunity.
That one good for 12 yards in Kansas City first.
They always, like, for some reason, just
He's having a nice
switch
game
out
through the air.
Flacco.
His decision-making's been
Jackson
really
for
good,
whatever
solid there
Run
again.
plays.
Just seeing nothing down.
They use him as like a back.
Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's brought in by Harris.
Oh my God!
Stay up! Stay
Just
up!
go down!
Stay up!
The Chiefs have got the passing
Hop
game
over all of
rolling a
them.
bit, and another
Hop
first
over
down.
all of them.
Mahomes now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Hi, Mom.
And this will be a touchback as that
Say hi,
sails
TV.
over the end line.
I
Time
don't
for
know
Tyler
if
Boyd and the rest of the
the
offense to take over now. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. And it drops down incomplete. Hey, shut up! Instead, second down.
Jeez.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. They're just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Passing, it's Dalton. Oh, and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, these two guys, Dalton and Green, they've looked up on some big plays since coming in as rookies together back in 2011. But sometimes Andy can rely on them just a little bit too heavily. And this is a ball he probably shouldn't have thrown.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Hunt. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the 10-yard first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This play sucks. Change the play.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Flushed out, trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Holding. Defense.
Of course.
Oh,
defense. Oh.
Don't press accept. Press decline.
Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. What? You're looking just as puzzled.
They're acting like you're dumb, but you're not.
No.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 4 yards. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Now he's hit.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Flag down.
Wow.
He goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty is holding. Let's find out.
Nothing.
Holding. Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Just when I thought things were turning around for me.
Bruce, this game's over.
I know.
Nothing's turning around.
Nope, never.
Even if things go your way for a quarter.
Black 58, Will! Black 58, Will!
I'm not doing any of this. Thank you.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Okay.
Caught at the 4. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A handoff to Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Derek Nottie came into the league with the reputation of being a good run defender, and he's done nothing to dispel that. Nice play there by him, and he's one of those guys, partner, that when you look at him in shorts and he goes through all the drills, he does just fine. But you put football pads on him, and he turns into the terror we just saw in the last play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to find Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Heavy. Here we go.
Here you go. We're good. Here you go. Can.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Open man is Uzama. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
2 1st downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Goodbye.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, I actually got mail.
Into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. He's at the 50.
Wow. Okay.
Big play.
That was a tackle.
This for a change in field position.
They don't let me have nice things.
10. Here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right.
What?
Throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. It's 2nd down.
I thought I was like, that's a pick.
I thought it was going to be a pick and it's swatted. I didn't know that was a thing.
4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
I got prick
nice
teased.
effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Do all these sexy things.
Mahomes
I had a
again
little
here
full
on
play.
2nd and 10.
Oh my God. Come
And
on.
his throw's going to be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now.
This thing I got
it is
in the mail.
3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And it's complete to Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Yes, he's very good. Thank you.
Thanks, Carl.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Long pass animation.
Down he goes.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And
wow.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Not holding the trust back.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
he's got a man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing, Dalton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D. Ford able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away.
God.
Falls incomplete.
Can't help him going.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mahomes going to throw it here, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
My God, this is ridiculous.
Butker now to add the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw here, Dalton. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Dalton. And now here's another interception. Reggie Ragland. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for Chiefs first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now here's Mahomes. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Let's see the game.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Oh my God!
Recording not
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. So Dalton now. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yes. I lost with dignity.
Offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully
the gunslinger
accept
itself.
Them, it makes their job that much easier.
Day he throws for almost 500 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I actually would not be surprised myself neither if he was to do that. Time for some game highlights.
So
if
that'll
we
just
have
about
any.
do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to
Over 300 yards is probably like a
EASports.com.
normal game for Andy Dalton.
The
anyways,
Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
So, what do you think of this game, T?
What do I think of this game? Well, considering I'm still trash, it was a good game. But seriously, I think this is going to be a great game come Sunday. One team's coming in at 4-2, the other's coming in at 5-1. Had a chance to go 6-0 along with the Rams. But that was their dreams. Their dreams of going 6-0 was crushed by the Patriots. But they're still a really good team. Now, do I? Here's what I think. Hopefully, does not happen. I'm hoping that they don't get like what happened last season when they went 5-0 and I think they finished the season 11-5. It was like it was weird. They started off really great and then they just kind of like
tail
end up
had a tailspin.
Andy Reid became Andy Reid again. The Chiefs became the Chiefs. So, but I don't think this is. I think this is a different time around. I think they can bounce back from their loss from last week. This is actually honestly a really tough one because the Bengals look really good this year. AJ Green's healthy. Andy Dalton seems to be on point this season. But I'm gonna go and give my prediction to once again the Chiefs this week. I just really like Patrick Mahomes and their offense. Their offense is really good.
Yeah.
Very much an upgrade from last season. Now, as for the final score, it's not going to be 70-17. God forbid. I think a more appropriate score would probably be somewheres to the degree of maybe 42-41. 42-31 Chiefs. Bengals have been really good this year, but so far I've seen the Chiefs have been pretty high scoring offense this season so far.
I think it'll be somewhat close, but yeah, I say Chiefs will win this one out like about 31-24. Chiefs.
Sounds about. I mean that also that sounds more realistic than mine, but yeah. So that does it for this week's edition of Simulation Saturday. To rewatch this, it will be going up live on YouTube this Saturday, hence the word Simulation Saturday. If you like what you saw here over on Twitch, be sure to leave us a follow. Tell all your friends about us as well. Also, we have much more great content over on YouTube, so when you're over there, please hit that subscribe button, as well as spanking that notification button. That was a good spank.
Yeah, a lot of wind to that one.
That was a lot of wind.
My arm was going, like, you know those cartoons where you just see like the wind, and then...
Find every time we upload a brand new video if you're over there on Twitch. I mean, not Twitch, YouTube. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Like this video, comment, share, whatever, you know. Also, before I forget, be sure to join us next week, week 8, for a spicy Joe, spicy matchup.
Another spicy matchup?
Yes.
This is rare.
This is the New Orleans Saints against the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, spicy. That's a spicy meatball. But no, that is going to be a great matchup. Hopefully. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. And as always, we will see you guys in the next video. Later.
Bye-bye.